So the bottom line be say make Abati Ruben make you for the mind waiting you they talk concerning well-meaning Nigerians and obedience worldwide, because I know see how we take joint issues with waiting they happen for the fire where happen for Supreme Court. And I know here from the official statement where they come out from Supreme Court, the main release where they give, I know hear them talk say all eyes on the judiciary people, now then go attack Supreme Court or something like that. I know hear that kind of thing. But if we with the mistake we be say we dey here because of say with the answer Obidati family exclusive, make we for hear from the horse mouth, make we hear from the press release from the Supreme Court. Waiting happen there, how it take happen. And when we come back, we go answer them for waiting them talk because they lie put for inside. Let's take a listen to waiting happen there and how they take talk up.
That is fire. Oh, now fire. Oh, Supreme Court is burning. Hey. But there is help. Why is the time now? You go tell me say man stop or not stop? Is it not my office? Why is the video says I tell
you? Okay. So only just one job. Only just one job to system.
So what happened was just a normal, maybe electrical problem that resulted in a fire outbreak, and the staff were able to effectively douse it with the use of the fire extinguishers that are strategically placed in the Supreme Court. Every floor has a lot of fire extinguishers, and they were able to combat it effectively, and they put it off, so it could not even spread far before the firemen were able to come to also give their own support. That was what happened. Nothing more. So we thank God. Nothing happened. No life was lost. No life was lost. That is it.
But for like maybe documents, bonds, you know, do you have maybe like a backup or something?
Certainly, we have them. We have the soft copies of all the documents that are there. So we have e-library here. So if those are just hard copies, and the soft copies are still there, so they can still be. We can still replenish the Gaunt library, which each chamber has a library.
Sorry, can you give us the name of the chamber, the owner of the chamber that go Gaunt?
I don't recall the.
When I don't hear from the Dr. Festus, can there will be the press person for Supreme Court waiting in talk. But I know here where in talk saying that the people will be say then they do all eyes on the judiciary and then cause that fire. And I know here with high intake talk saying an attack on the Supreme Court. I know here all those things. So I dey wonder where Ruben Abati can't get that very in idea. Say now people will be say they do all eyes on the judiciary, say now then they constitute attack on the Supreme Court fire incident. But all that one, as Angel don't talk, it be like say sometimes Ruben Abati had the touch. But make we leave that one for that very side. Then make we for the look at waiting that man will be the Dr. Festu Akande talk. We see big fire for Supreme Court. We see smoke dey up. Income talk say they use fire extinguisher called extinguish fire. We see places where we say it dey burnt down. Make una see fire for screen. No be say na talk. This one then they send the video and where the things still dey happen. They no fit tell us say oh see, but the man come up now say na small thing happen na for their waiting dem call am whether na for their
electrical problem.
Say the electrical problem na it happen. So for with that one, but anyway, sha we go soon hear the mental. Even if not because of this very presidential election matter na e dey, maybe some high-stake information wey be say e dey there don burn. We don hear several of these things wey be say even during when Tinubu dey have issue for Lagos State. Esther, you been tell me say when dem dey for that Lagos that very time, say for one for the case wey dey one time dem talk say the matter wey dey there whether na Alphabeta wey bin company get one issue with am, na im one thing happen, dem go court, na im something like this come happen.
Yes.
Na then come born.
So we dey very familiar with the game. No be today they show us this kind scenario. We dey very familiar. But my question be say make you know be say it go delay the Supreme Court judgment. Yes.
Because of say they say affect justice office.
Yes, exactly. And if you can remember, say the previous administration tell us say they spend over 10 billion naira on fire engines. Now this kind big fire, now they use fire extinguisher they put off.
And Princess, you been tell me say that 3-arm zone say they very close to Villa. It dey very close. So it means say that if you bring that fire machine, that is this that fire brigade ambulance, say they very close. Say then if you rush there and deal with the thing. But this man now come out say na fire extinguisher.
Sweeping. If you watch the video, some people were sweeping the floor with water and all that. So it cannot be fire extinguisher that did all those things. The fire is even too much for fire extinguisher to remove.
And another thing be say the man now don't claim say nothing spoil, say they get backup, soft copies, nothing spoil. No be say when we get to Supreme Court now they go say that time where fire burn, it burn the whole important documents. We no can't get them again. Kineko. We no won't hear that.
Anyway, I think soft copy is there, and also make I jot down our people because some people they ask for comment section and our platform say share the fire where happen say no burn evidence. They carry evidence enter Supreme Court. Supreme Court they deal with this and appellate court. So no be court wey be say they deal with the trial itself like the one wey happen with Justice Haruna Samani them. So now all the evidence still there for that side. Now waiting then do for their judgment now with the carry go court of appeal. Okay, we will come back on that one as the news they come out from Supreme Court. But make we go back to waiting they happen for Lagos now. We know say court won't give they give judgment for the matter of Sanwo-Olu and GRV and the other Jandor of PDP. And that is the major 3 candidates will be say they fight their destiny. And different things they happen for Lagos as we they talk now, currently, where people there for court and different things they come out. And the different people they tweet them, but make we look at waiting they come out from court directly right now. I think Princess they tell me say he get some updates where we say he just come in. Princess.
Okay, yes. So the doc say Tribunal strikes out disqualification suit against Sanwo-Olu. The court ruled that possession of WAEC certificate is not one of the grounds for qualification or disqualification under section 177 and 182 1 sub J. Then the person now said, I was not expecting any miracle, but is the judiciary still the last hope?
Onasi said this one they happen live now as we they get information from court. We they give one the update as the thing they take they happen because the court they sit and as they sit they give judgment one by one according to each of the petitioners and then the respondents. That one then they deal them one by one. So as the thing they enter, we go they bring them out. For now. But most of the things when we say it don't happen, then talk say Jandor waiting in come join issue with GRV for your own petition where you come call and respond, they say no jail, no correct. So that one they don't deal with that one side. So as the news they come out from the court directly now, as we still their program with they bring them, they come inside one by one. They said, UC Maxwell also tweeted something like this, credit to him. For clarity, they say, Jandor of the PDP also filed his election petition and included GRV as a respondent together with Sanwo-Olu. He was questioning the membership of GRV in the Labour Party, and the court ruled that he was not a necessary party and has excluded GRV's name from the Jandos case. This one from UC Maxwell. So we get many other people, and UC Maxwell they join us later on to talk all about this. We have another update from there. He said the tribunal have struck out the name of GRV from Jandos petition. The tribunal ruled that the LP candidate Gbadebo Rodvevo should not have been joined in the petition filed by PDP candidate Mr. Chidi Adeseran. So therefore, struck out the name of Gbadebo Rodvevo from the petition filed by the PDP candidates. Well, he said, I promised gender this on Mindset Space. PDP boys came at me. That is him, but he will talk about it later when we come on. So while we are expecting matters to come from Lagos, let's even look at that very particular issue about Tinubu and CNN interview. Tinubu was supposed to attend CNN interview that we understood or alleged to attend to interview concerning the CSU certificate saga. So let's start even with that. And the person who actually tweeted this, as we can see, is Dr. David Masanga. He said investigative wires. He said President Tinubu was invited by the CNN for an interview to shed more light on his Chicago State University certificate saga. My source at CNN have told me that Tinubu has refused to honor such invitation. Nigeria is dealing with a man without an identity. This one, Dr. David Masanga, na intake talk am. And when we come begin do our own investigation too, we can see say news there from different sources say true. It be like say that interview. Then call and may come talk something about why in they pursue that particular CSU thing. Say may they no see in credentials. They won't ask some questions where we say he go follow along the side of why waiting day irreparable, waiting one deal with his own personal waiting one kill and for inside to conclude the matter. So now the thing where then they talk for there. So we don't know why the thing happen. And Angel, you know, say with the talk I'm always say waiting be the major thing where we say Tinubu no one make we see, but some things don't begin they come out. But going to make we even start from this very CNN interview.
As he no one go.
Yes.
Because the thing be say as he no one go. In 9 means say he they hide something. Lack of transparency there. Because if to say he come there, he go talk with his own mouth. Oh, they accuse me. Are they innocent to see my certificate to see my academic record or he dey there. You understand? And suspicion of the authenticity. Because if to say he come, you know, say when you dey there, people they allege. But this one, I dey gidigba. But this one, they run. Okay. Why is he running?
Yeah, okay. You see what we're there for screen now. He say get another tweet from Jackson Ude. He say Tinubu's academic records in CSU different from what he submitted to INEC. Okay, make we even read them. Bola Tinubu's credentials he submitted to the Independent Electoral Commission, that is INEC, to run for the presidential election is completely different from what the Chicago State University CSU has on file. This is the reason he is fighting tooth and nail to shield the records from being released to Atiku Abubakar. Tinubu had last Friday during an emergency hearing conducted by Judge Nancy Maldonado told the court that releasing his academic records will have a severe damage to him. Sources have now confirmed to me that the record in CSU is different from what Tinubu parades. A CSU lawyer had recently said the school cannot confirm the certificate Tinubu submitted to INEC. It will now depend if the Supreme Court of Nigeria will determine that a forgery has occurred. This one now where they come out from Jackson, it be like say if they collaborate the main story where happen, where even generate this thing, because from inception 1999 where then they talk. e be like say wetin Tinubu bring all of them, and then they bring confusion.
Yes.
And me, I dey think say one of the reasons where some people they ask question why every time when they talk about Tinubu certificate or this one and that one. Now Tinubu na him start am. E be like say he get something when he talk, Angel. He talk say power is not served in a restaurant a la carte, and you grab it, you snatch it, and you run with it. Now, what I want tell on away me I dey think. If you snatch it, I go agree with them for that side. If you snatch it and you grab it and you run away, they get people where go they pursue you.
Yes.
Now we were there here for studio. Now we they pursue them. And many other obedience, you understand? Yes. If you talk, when you grab something and you snatch something, it means that thing did not belong to you. So when you run with it, the people will get and go they pursue you. Yes. So that's why me, I think every day we go they talk the same thing. Maybe people for understand them. We still they pursue them. 1999 where they Lagos State, you know, whether you snatch them that time, but nobody they pursue them because Lagos people maybe they not get interest. Yeah. But now we be say we get diverse interest for different regions where in one rule we don't talk say we go pursue them to get back the mandate. Yes. So we know they're wrong for waiting with they talk every day, make people for understand them. All the well-meaning Nigerians and obedient worldwide, it don't snatch the thing. Take talk. We there make even somebody do cartoon about this thing even sent to us because as they snatch the thing they run, we dey pursue. So make him know say we dey pursue him to get our mandate back. So we understand that one. Power is not served in a restaurant a la carte. Grab it, run with it, but not say the people go pursue you.
Yes.
And if we dey pursue you, we not go look back.
Even his attitude self, they show say he no belong to her.
Exactly. Okay, make we even go back. 1999, waiting Tinubu bring because the pursue still they go on. Or that pursue, we not go leave them. So make we start from 1999. Make we show una waiting Tinubu carry comot for Lagos State where he show them for INEC form. Which school and which school now input make we put them for scroll. Make we begin the show waiting intel Nigerians as at that time. Make we start from there. We catch them for like 1. We catch them for like 2. We catch them for like 3. Now, it don't come out all those lies. Can't carry only CSU can't give us. But una no say we go show una these lies and again we go talk about not be say Chicago State University, but University of Chicago. In talk say in get which course now in read there?
Economics.
BSc Economics. Yes. So person will talk say he be Bachelor of Science Economics. Now be say don't get degree. Yes. But we no see that certificate. That's why I think we no carry that one go there. But guess what? A private investigator don't go make investigation, but stop this thing for here. Make our people see. Make we know they too fast. Stop them. You see, this educational background na Tinubu own certified through copy na be this. Now, this very particular this thing where we say it start with St. Paul Aloloya Children Home School. This one's one I see for screen where we highlight. Number 1 be say if they don't confirm say na lie e be. Now Tinubu na carry and enter. As I dey talk like this, we still dey pursue am. Make some people understand whether them be DSS or other people will be say them they think say we just dey pursue Tinubu. We dey pursue am because he expect us to pursue am. He talk say he grab the power. He snatch the power. He say he go dey run with the power. People go dey pursue am, and we will be the people wey be say we go dey pursue am to get the mandate back. Now, after this very St. Paul and Royal own will be lie, children home school na lie, that one don't go, no more talking. Government college Ibadan, that one also become lie. Then we can see Richard Dale College. Now, he said this Richard Dale College, it can specify USA 1969 and 1971. Now, make we go to number 3. They say tertiary institution. In contact say na University of Chicago. Now I want to tell una say University of Chicago dey different from Chicago State University, and this specify am here. So University of Chicago 1972 to 1976. He say BSc waiting economics. He never show us the certificate where he get from University of Chicago. For people wey be say then they confuse, or but those wey be say then they can't join us for this show, make una understand say we dey pursue on a man. In carry our mandate, they run. He snatched it and he is running. We will dey pursue am. Make I go back. Now this University of Chicago, if una see their logo, e dey different. If una see Chicago State University, e dey different. He referenced this thing since 1999. Now in this very thing there, and then talk say in go there. Now, after when we don't come out from that very place, in can go to the second place. He say he enter Chicago State University 1977 to 1979. Waiting in get there. He say BSc business and administration. Una see am. So, wetin we dey talk here, he said they certify him as a public accountant. We never hear where they certify Tinubu as a public accountant. We never see any certificate like that one. Then him come talk another one. He say Otto Anderson accounting firm. All these things we wanna see here one by one. All of them na lie plus lie plus lie. The only one where we dey still dey deal with now, or whether article they help us deal with, now that one where they talk say na Chicago State University, because na that one certificate now we see. Before we enter all these things we wanna see where we dey scroll give una. Now waiting come out from affidavit where Bola Tinubu position since 1999. Now make I come back to studio. Well, as I come back for studio, I want make we also deliberate on one thing where Jackson Ode talk. Jackson Ode talk say when Tinubu enter US, say he been done even serve prison for US with another name. Now wetin he take talk oh? And I won't make una understand say we know the formulate things here, or we dey talk news. Now wetin somebody talk and we where we dey here we wan reason am. Make you for put us that very Jackson Ode tweet. How he take tweet am? Wetin he talk there? Make we now read them out. Princess, oya make we help us read them.
He said Bola Tinubu was jailed twice in the US as Amoda Sangoldele. Bola Tinubu was twice jailed in the United States under the name Amoda Sangodele in what is documented in FBI files that would be released in October. According to information provided to me by US sources, Sangodele changed and adopted the name Bola Tinubu after his several issues with the law in an attempt to rebrand himself. FBI reports would not only show his involvement in narcotics, but also was charged under Sangodele.
Okay, so now no be as una don hear am from Princess. Na Jackson Ode tweet am and then Princess come read am out make we for hear am. So now he don talk say this Sangodele. Now when FBI comot their 2,500 pages, now for there we go see that one whether Sangodele they exist, whether Amonda they exist. Now for there we go see all those ones. And another tweet will come out say the justification of his of Atiku Abubakar seeking the full information from Chicago State University can be justified from the attached document. They say it behoves every Nigerian to seek the truth and unveil the mystery behind the double standard of CSU, speaking from both sides of their mouth. Now, Nigeria will need to go through Tinubu's motion tomorrow carefully to find out why the truth will cause a severe, irreparable damage to Tinubu's life. Note, FBI does not make mistakes. The reason the school were upright with the FBI in 2011 was because it was FBI. There are consequences when you lie to FBI. What in this man they talk now about that very FBI document will come out in 2011. Yes, Princess, thank you. 2011. As the thing take come out, FBI talk say there is no former governor of Lagos State by the name Bola Tinubu wey attend Chicago State University. That one na from FBI. Now, make FBI tell us whether na lie they lie for us with that document. And producer, if you feel project and make it no be say we don't dey talk. FBI talk say in the 2011 say no Bola Tinubu, a former governor of Lagos State, attended Chicago State University. So make una no blame Atiku Abubakar wey be say they go there. Again, I go talk am for the third time. People wey dey for comment section or people wey be say dem dey there, if you like wetin we dey talk, make you for like and retweet. And if you come from Agbado side as opposition or something, come join us, come dey talk anyhow. Wetin I wan tell you now again be say Tumbu tell us say you snap it, you
grab it and then you run with it.
And you run with it. So now as in dey run with our mandate, now we dey pursue am o. So make you no be say we just dey pursue am for nothing. Him don grab something wey we think say na our own. So him go stop, make we for check whether wetin him grab na our own or no be our own. So now for there we dey now. So instead they run for in life. Another one they come out again. Then talk say this FBI files where we dey talk say the in don arrange plenty lawyers wey begin dey go to from Nigeria. Make them go join forces with American lawyers. Make them for botch or towards that very effort. Make FBI for no comot that 2,500. Now all these things they come out. We go still dey pursue Bola Tinubu as he's running with it. We go dey pursue am. Make una no vex if una dey for the other side. Until him go stop, carry wetin be our own, give us back. Na for there we go stop. We no go abuse am o. So we no dey abuse people. Na wetin we dey bring. Na wetin dey for in file. Wetin don comot for public domain before. Now we dey talk here. So we no dey insult anybody. But if dem feel say we insult them, wetin dey for Nigeria, dem get everybody get freedom of speech. Yes. So freedom of speech be say make you dey for your own side, make I dey for my own side. And me I fit talk as e be me. Yes. You go talk as e be you. I be Esther, no be so. Yes. So as we dey talk our own as e be yours, we no go join issues for their own. Yes. If we no dey talk wetin be life for here, wetin we dey talk na wetin we see. Or if another person talk am, we go bring the person wey talk am. Yes. You understand? Yes. And we no dey spread. We talk say we go do for check whether the thing dey correct. If e no dey correct, we go talk am. You understand? So with that very one, make we even look at wetin other things wey be say e dey comot. We get video of what is that?
Farrell to me.
Video. Wetin him talk for inside the video?
He's saying the same thing you are saying, that once you see something that is wrong,
that is evil, look at it.
Yes. No matter, just no matter. There's a pleasure in seeing something that is wrong, and you just tell the person you are wrong. That mean any consequences.
Wrong,
but the person should actually face consequences for his actions.
Okay, make we hear the something as Bola Tinubu don't talk his own, and we don't hear his own. Wrong with it, and we are chasing him. So no be wrong. So make we hear as they refer to me talk and say make we dey talk wetin we see.
If you're blessed to see something wrong, in my own view, it is almost always because you are either meant to shout about what you've seen. It might very well be that you are not the solution to the problem, or it might be that you are the solution to the problem. But you cannot see something bad and find the grace to keep quiet simply because you wouldn't profit by talking. So I'm sorry, I owe my children, I owe myself, I owe my conscience, I owe posterity the duty to speak to what I see. How other people receive it, that's their own business. What they will do in reaction, that's their own call. It's not for me to determine what anybody might do in reaction to what I say or do. That's their business. It's none of my own business. It is actually an honor to be able to look evil men in the eye and simply say what you know to be the truth and let them go and do whatever they want to do. They are not God. I think it's Igbo. Igbos will say, Madwa Brochuku. Man is not God. And it's actually a pleasure, if you ask me. There is a completely carnal pleasure that I derive from letting man know that he's not God. This is not about, it goes beyond anything else. It's just It's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to look at evil men who play God and tell them they are not God.
Talking about about this very evil system within the talk. Yes, I like waiting our own well-meaning Nigerian obedient for that matter, how in take talk am. But then again, make we even look at the lies wey be say e dey comot from this very administration, e dey too much. That's why when you see the truth, say talk the thing as e take be. This one wey dey for screen now, say article unveils 10 waiting wey be say then they talk for this very administration. So but make we come back for studio because Angel getting own, but make we start from Princess about this very particular 10 things wey be say I be plenty things because he pass 10 lies where they follow them. Me, I know the first one why I go call that woman wey be say them puncture her eyes and then either then stab am during voting time for Lagos.
Yes.
Then a jury and Golere been waiting be name Ngelari. He come begin the talk saying na for East. Now the thing happen. First one na CNN na expose that one. Yeah. Now the one when I know Princess. I know say you get plenty, but make you talk one.
A jury self. Then what is this? Nigerian Institute of Public Relations even talk say he doesn't really have he's not fit to hold the position that is holding in Tinubu's.
Okay, maybe
he's not a certified member.
Yes,
He said it
has disclosed that Ajuri Ngelale, the special advisor of media and publicity to President Bola Tinubu, is not its certified member. The law established the NIPR, that is Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, makes it a criminal offense for any individual to practice public relations without the necessary certification and licensing. Okay,
now be saying no get necessary license now. So it means say all the things will be say in the talk, you know, jail now. You understand? So this is with the talk. Okay, let me even quote them. We have checked our records membership register and we could not find a jury Ngalere in the list. One can be a good writer, broadcaster or journalist, but there are set parameters of knowledge a communicator needs to acquire, including qualification before he/she can practice public relations in Nigeria. Make I end the quote here. Wetin these people they talk be say that guy will be say na junior brother of Lai Mohammed. Say that very guy say he no get the certified and na offense he be. So how intake manage there for that exalted office where in there con the lie. Now so now even day before yesterday, then con lie again say na Peter na this man na him be the na Tinubu be the first Nigeria and
West African president
wearing bell for NASDAQ. Now so him con lie. That one no
why
even
say na Malawi president. Na him do am for September 2011.
Even good luck, Jonathan don't do am. Yeah. Even DJ Copy don't even do am myself. Plenty people. But anyway, China the lie. You see the two of them. Their screen now. All of them na big brother and the junior brother where they teach on lies. Now so they tell us say then don't say Emirates airline don't resume immediate air fleet to Nigeria. You understand me? Yes. Meanwhile, the billions where they owe Emirates talk say they no pay the money finish, they no come Niger. You understand? Now they go talk say they don't resolve the matter. Now lie just fool this even presidency.
Mr. Kanu, they even borrow 3 billion naira to subside the dollar. But as we speak now, dollar don't reach 1,000.
I don't pass myself. But anyway, all these things, now many lies will be say they inside this government. So now lie government be this one. And Lai Mohammed no even there inside. They come the lie like this. Now junior brother now don't take over. But anyway, now as Atiku Abubakar don't present and say too much lies and talk say na 10, but then they make mistake. If they ask me make I bring the lies, so be say don't come out from this very government, it don't reach 50. When I will be official or where they use their mouth take talk, because even the suffering where Nigeria they suffer, where they talk say it no go happen again, and even the fuel where they talk say then go deal with the issue, all these
and
things,
the student loan sef,
and even that one,
and even the one they said that he's supposed to meet with the US president
Joe Biden,
we no can happen again.
oh na lie.
The UAE visa uncle where they say they don't leave.
e get something when I hear when I no know whether na
Even
true.
fuel subsidy, they are still subsidizing fuel.
Propaganda.
See, e get something wey be say I hear when I no know whether na true. Then talk say when Tinubu go US for this UNGA conference wey dem do, I hear say e suppose meet Biden for make dem for talk, but when they come brief Biden of the things wey be say
where they
head for CSU certificate saga of the court issues, you understand me, wetin dey happen. So as im come call White House say whether dem don arrange the meeting, say they know Biden no take im call. So na so I take care. Anyway, me I no dey for US, but na wetin sources dey carry comot, and e dey very possible because Biden wey be say im myself dey contest for election
for second
for
term,
that side, im go do this thing for that side.
Bless you. So there is an update now. There is update for Lagos Guber. There is update for that Lagos Tribunal case that's going on now.
Okay.
And they said that the tribunal has struck out the suit to disqualify Sanwo-Olu for submitting fake WAEC certificate. He said that like Tinubu, like Peter Amba and Sanwo-Olu, the court cited that the certificate is not one of the grounds, okay, like I said before, for qualification or disqualification. And the question is, they said, why do they submit fake ones when it's not a prerequisite? And why does court deliberately not address the fakeries too? Well, I wasn't expecting anything sensible from the corrupt judges. This is a valid question. They did this thing in Peter Obi's own. They did it in, what's his name? In Enugu State. They will allow them to bring fake certificates, even though they know it's not a prerequisite. Submit it. If they knew that NYSC in Enugu own is not required, why submit it?
Yeah,
if you knew WAEC is not, why submit it? And then the court will now validate you like it is okay to submit fake certificates. The
point I will even agree with that very person, because I had earlier agreed with the other person where we say in the talk, say that particular time where the time where we dey now cash out for judges. So all these judges where they set up for this panel now cash out then they. If not, see, may I tell you, most of these justices, if you won't bet me, make you check, then get houses for outside Nigeria where they're very expensive. Not be say their salary they low, but make I tell you, if you check waiting, then they pay them against how many of their children where they school outside the country, you go see say their salary no go carry them at all. Outside of waiting government they do for them. So I no talk say judges know they're comfortable by their salary and other things, but make I tell you, if not be because of the kind wuru judgment where they get. And Angel, you even mentioned say something about the hope of the say justice now the hope
lost
of the
hope
is a lost hope of the common man. Okay.
Because before they tell us say court is the last hope of the common man. But since Samani murdered the presidential election petition judgment. They just everybody is no longer them now they hope. Become the lost hope.
So yes. Anytime when they go to them to lost hope, but not be the thing where
and you know say we talk at that time say this judgment where Justice Samani give, you know the repercussions still they come. See as the judgment the judges they turn justice upside down now. This person go tell you say it's not required. That person will submit and shebi no say it's not required, but he submitted it to the INEC. Like the governor of Enugu State, he no say NYC is not required, but he submitted, knowing fully well he forged it.
the thing be say, Angel, I tell you, these people know they look at the distance. This one now, na Supreme Court say no room for certificate forgers in an election. This one na Supreme Court, and you don't even take where them talk this kind thing. You understand me? Yeah. But waiting with they see all the whole people where forge certificates. The only people where then they disqualify, and the people where no get money where they will give them. Yeah. Make we dey very clear about this thing. Peter Mba of Enugu State get money where you go take give. You understand? Make we dey very clear about that thing. And again, this other ones will be say it dey happen for Lagos now. What would they hear? We dey bring them now. Update nine princess. They read out and we they see all the body language where then they carry enter and too jail. But make we they go on until the final thing where then go talk. But the main thing be say. When they talk say no room for certificate forgers, that one na lie. We don't see am. Peter Mba forge certificate clear. Even like making sue me personally or in my own official capacity as Obi that talk person. If you go ahead, but not be only me you go sue millions of other obedience and well-meaning Nigerians. You go join them for there because. NYSCDG don't come out talk say na fake certificate. Who be that judge? And another thing when I want make our people go begin they look into be say when these judges then there for their own court, that very court where it be now their own house it be. There they fit talk any or bring up any judgment where they like. But where we dey here now in our own courtroom now we dey and where we dey we go talk am the truth how it take be because what you they see. Not the truth, then they consider for court. Then they consider facts. And that facts then go turn them upside down. So, our people, we don't begin to look at time. Our time, don't they give us signal. We go come back, make we for bring waiting they happen for Chicago State University matter, where Nancy Maldonado, that is the district court judge, will be say in the handle the matter for there. But I be like say my people they tell me say you get some other things where they won't bring come. If you ask me I go talk say make we for like and share this video, make we for go do update for Lagos. Know how they won't conclude for that very particular matter for Lagos. And then make we reach out to our own correspondent where we go. Make he give us update for the brief where they come out from that very side. So that we go join the matters, make we know whether they na in court direct live transmission now we go do later. We go update waiting they happen for CSU because not the same time we get with Chicago people. So make una dey updated with the info where we dey carry come. And again, before I carry my give Angel, make I remind una say. Hope day for this new Nigeria where we they talk. We they follow P2B and then talk say hope day. So even if some of us they lose hope, make we know say we get leader where we they follow and then talk say hope day. So we go to bring the hope alive every time. Now make you for the follow us and make you for the join issue and encourage us by liking and sharing the video. One of the things where you go do to for the movement where we all they claim make you for like and share. Again, finally, before I handle mic, make I remind on say we dey pursue Bola Tinubu Adekunle Ahmed. We dey pursue am sake of say in collect mandate from us. Now the thing wey make we dey pursue am and him tell us say in go snatch am whether we like am or not. Not be only say in go snatch and the crew where they follow me for studio, then talk say snatch, grab and run with it. So with this very one, when they run with them, we dey pursue am. Make una draw us the script or wetin be say as in they run and over 200 million people they pursue am as in they take run. So as in they run, we dey pursue am and we dey pursue am with everything wey we get since 1999 up to date. Now we dey take pursue am. So make him no vex na him collect small pikin thing. Somebody wey collect small pikin something carry him hand up, the pikin go dey cry say until hand go begin pain am, him go bring am come down. With that one I go carry matter give Angel make she for carry our kaya dey comot for studio until we come back later.
My obedient people, you know say Nigeria go dey doom if we allow all these certificate forgers take center stage for this our political offices. You know say Nigeria is doomed already, because when Justice Samani destroy this case, this judgment wey he judge that time, he no know wetin he do, but see am, the repercussion is coming out, the evidences, the disadvantages is coming out. See Enugu own, they go reference am. See this Lagos own now, the same thing. Evil is evil, corruption is corruption, no two ways about it. We need to rise up. You see this Supreme Court, our eyes is there, whether they like it or yes, we will keep eyes on it. We will keep eyes looking there. Even our ears will be on the ground. My lovely people, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up to the video. Make all the obedient they hear wetin dey happen, because this one na evangelism nowadays. Make all the obedient they hear. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.